Hey there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your month of February 2022 in the cards. I don't show up in my monthly tarot forecasts on video, but you can see me in every other video on this channel. It's just that, I like to have all of the cards available and plainly visible. I do offer weekly tarot for YouTube member supporters as well as Patreon supporters, and you can open the down bar below and see which option is a good fit for you if you're interested in that. And don't forget, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com, and again, links are in the down bar below as well for that. And if you are watching your rising sign forecast, remember your rising sign is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, well, that's giving you the less prominent side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. And don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. This month, your biggest theme or the strongest focus, the big spiritual theme of all things going on behind the scenes of everything, what's moving this month for you, is the Two of Wands upright. Promises, ambitions made manifest, coming full circle, being realized. This is especially potent in situations where you may have collaborations, alliances that are also working on these goals and ambitions as well, because the Two of Wands is all about seeing something through that has already been a commitment or a covenant that we have set forth on once upon a time. However, this is happening in many different regards and in many different circles of your life. You may also find that this is a month where possibly, yes, business partnerships or partnerships of all varieties are going through a massive transformation and rising up in status and stature. And with the Two of Wands, this is all about propelling you towards the not only realization of a lot of these promises and covenants and goals made manifest, but also at the same time getting you into a space where you are establishing a completely new commitment to what could be seen as a much more true life path. This is something that could have a powerful ripple effect in both career and home life. And I feel like what it's going to do ultimately is set you up on a course that completely throws out a lot of plans you have already made for the rest of your 2022, but you are replacing them with plans you much would have rather had committed to in the first place. It's kind of like we are getting, we're kind of getting rid of the practical play it safe plan because the crazy, lofty plan is actually getting its day. For your material circumstances, for your work, your job, and your finances, you do have the Moon card upright, as well as the King of Cups reversed. And a lot of you Piscean people are going to be benefiting from some kind of shift that is going on behind the scenes, whether this is at the office, in your industry, in your field, possibly something going on with a group effort or a collaboration effort. But with the Moon card, there is a big break that is veiled. Now, I don't think it's veiled from you, but it may be something that for the sake of, harmony amongst the team, right? Maybe this is not something that will be easy to have come out this month. And this could be something that we don't want to share with the general public, or maybe you yourself are asked to keep this under your hat until the time is right. This could be a new job opportunity. This could be a move opportunity, a transfer opportunity, or a promotion opportunity. But it is something that for some reason needs to be kept a secret. However, with the King of Cups reversed, it also looks like you may have your hands full in certain areas here where a blurring of the lines and the boundaries of your personal life or the personal life of maybe a client or a customer or a coworker or a boss needs to be undone. And this could be that the personal challenges of somebody that you are working with are starting to get out of hand. And some of you may find that this is a month where you have to give them the boot, or you are going to need to issue a referral, or maybe do something to change what keeps inviting this type of interaction or this kind of communication into your professional or your financial life. I am also seeing with the King of Cups reversed, you yourself may have to face some insecurities about a big break if you are to achieve that big break, right? Whether we are facing insecurities, say, about public speaking, or we are worried about having an Icarus moment or flying too close to the sun, it's not something that we want to necessarily carry with us as we go through this fast track or this special promotion or accept a secret gift or a big break. Really want to see where our personal issues or the personal issues of others have been having too much of a say in our own professional growth. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Judgment card upright and the Tower card upright. And with the Judgment card upright, there does seem to be a big break that is going on with either, a team, a collaboration, or maybe a relative or a friend. And the Judgment card upright is indicating some kind of major test of the mettle of everybody in this situation. We are bringing matters to a head in order to close up a story that is overdue, with the Tower, to be finished. In fact, the Judgment card upright can be really, really good news, because this could also be a gift from a friend, collaborator, or family member that is helping you to graduate out of a station or quality of life that you have entertained until now or until this month. However, with the Tower card upright, this gift may prove to be very disruptive as well to other friends, other relatives, or maybe just other circumstances where you share interests with the larger community. The Tower card upright is indicating that this could be something that, while I feel could be very beneficial to you, may be something that is not seen as beneficial to others. And whether this is because it has a collateral effect, or it is simply because they are not looking at it the same way, or we have to turn our world upside down in order to make this big leap, that may be so. But with the Tower card upright, this does look like a big break altogether with the Judgment card. It's just kind of like having a big promotion or getting discovered or being able to finally attain a very prized ambition. Sometimes the life we were living because we didn't have it has to go. When it comes to your challenge this month, you have the Six of Wands upright and the Knight of Swords reversed. And weirdly enough, one of your challenges isn't really a challenge at all, except, well, we do have the Six of Wands saying maybe a challenge is embracing a win. And embracing a win that may actually feel uncomfortable in the transition into that win. With the Six of Wands, there is, yes, a big break. There is something showing up which is lifting you upon its shoulders. There could be an influx of cash. This could be a big break in terms of your own, popularity, your businesses getting more recognized. We're getting more value from the general public. We're getting more acclaim. But at the same time, it feels almost like the reason this might be a challenge is just simply because your status quo is going to go out the window over this. And so it may take some time sitting with yourself throughout the course of this month, okay, this wasn't going to happen slowly. This wasn't going to be a gradual process. It's a big win. It's a big victory. Do I have the nerve to do it? When it comes to the Knight of Swords reversed, it may help you make up your mind, but it's not necessarily an easy challenge to have. There could be some issues coming in where I'm almost feeling like some drama, some conflict, or hostility for its own sake may also be pervasive with certain individuals this month. But I feel like with the Knight of Swords reversed, this may have to do with spaces that seem to always be prone to it, whether it's a certain person that you work with, a neighbor, a corner of your family. The Knight of Swords reversed is basically indicating here that we have to pay attention to where the door to drama or the door to discord or the door to chaos is left wide open, and what can we do to shut it for good. With the Knight of Swords reversed, unfortunately, it does not look like this is a situation we can cure or fix, and maybe your challenge is accepting where the cure or the fix to this situation is not something that's going to come by your hands. Love is going in an interesting direction this month with partnerships. We've got the Four of Pentacles upright and the Four of Swords upright, and there seems to be a focus on personal journey, personal advancement, and catching up with personal ambitions first. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that relationships and partnership activity doesn't exist this month, not at all. But there is a big focus that is coming in where you and a partner, or you and somebody recent, if you're seeing somebody recently, are going to be spending a lot more time getting current with yourselves. Especially with the Four of Swords, there is this focus on getting back on track with things that were maybe knocked off course in your partner's personal journey as well as your personal journey that we just have not been able to work on because of how involvements in this relationship have played out. Now, this could actually be very, very advantageous because with the Four of Pentacles, it does look like both you and a partner would have to make some serious efforts to make time for one another because you're busy and prospering, they are busy and prospering. Everyone is going through a big gainful month. We've talked about that this whole time, but we are going to want to make sure that we understand that this month really is about letting go of boundaries as well as standards that caused us to fall behind ourselves individually. With the Four of Pentacles, it may be a time where those of you who are single and available to new people may notice that opportunities for love and romance are here, but it's almost like with the Four of Swords, we are going to probably have to work extra hard to get something moving until we get to about the second half of the month, because everyone is just having their hands completely full. But it is because people are busy, because people are actually achieving and again, catching up, getting current, and advancing their personal journeys, that this may be something that is worth the wait for. With the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, a lot of you are also getting a chance to change the way we run our partnerships or our family or our marriage in a way where we are letting go of things that maybe we have adopted, over the last few months or the last few years, or things that we have taken on the whole time that are showing not to serve, and getting caught up with ourselves in such a way that we can actually renovate the entire relationship territory. So this is actually a beautiful, beautiful message. It just feels a bit quiet every now and then. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.